Hi there. Welcome to Hourglass Workshops and Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl. I'm Nancy Burns. I'm an acupuncturist in San Jose, California.
And I'm Cheryl Seavey. I'm a blogger and a writer in Silicon Valley, California as well. Today we are talking about our lives going forward. And the question we've been chatting about is, what are we rethinking about our life? Both what's going on now and what we can possibly anticipate without knowing. Nancy, what's going on with you?
Well, I know I'm rethinking a lot. You know, we started out asking the question, what do we want when we get back into whatever the new normal is? And I think that's way too big a question for any of us, you know, because we really don't even know when we're going to get back to any kind of normality and what it's even going to look like. But as far as rethinking things, I certainly have become aware of a number of things in my own life. Number one, now that I'm stuck at home and I'm not out doing something every night, I have even with seeing far, far fewer patients, I have a lot more disposable income, which I thought was a little interesting.
Easier to reconcile the credit card.
Yeah, it's like, wow. So one of the things I'm going to be rethinking is being quite as social as I've been in the past, because apparently it's a lot more expensive than I thought.
Mm-hmm. Well, and not only expensive, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, figuring driving somewhere, you know, spending time and leaving. And I think oftentimes we do a lot of things on autopilot. You know, I'll
oh my God,
and get a coffee, or, you know, gee, I go shopping. My shopping has gone way down, and I was never considered myself a big shopper. But
me either, and I don't look forward to it now. It's like it's such a project to go shopping, you know.
I have noticed that, and I'm not a list maker to go to the grocery store. If I do make a list, I never take it with me. I leave it on the table. But now I make my list, and it's in the order of the rows.
Exactly. I did the same thing this morning.
Because I get in and I get out. So, so, you know, so I think I've rethought how I've shopped. I'm not just dropping in, you know, kind of randomly. Conversations, they tend to be, you know, deeper in some ways, you know, because, well, there's not a lot of, when I always ask, well, what's new and exciting, you know, I mean, it's like, well, nothing. Okay, then what are you reading, or what, you know, what are you thinking about?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, because otherwise people will tell you about what they're doing. Well, nobody's doing anything.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
It's a very good point. We do. So I want to, you know, the things that I don't want to bring forward is I don't want to bring forward a lot of just kind of like activity without a lot of thought of what I'm giving up, because every time I say yes to something, I'm saying no to something else for myself.
Well, and that's become very apparent to me, spending much more time at home. I have more free time at my office because I'm not seeing hardly any patients every day, you know. So I have cleared out things that I've hung on to for 16 years for who knows what reason. I mean, I'm so organized, it's just stunning. I don't think I've ever been this organized my entire life. And it's like, wow, this is what it feels like.
How did you like the feeling? Do you like the feeling, or do you?
Yeah, it really, you know what it does? It frees up a bunch of space in your head, because I don't have all this, I have to do this, I have to do that. I mean, how many times did you hear me say I'm working on my book work?
Catching up. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I thought you were doing bookkeeping for a major industrial organization.
Exactly. No, just extremely inefficient.
Yeah. So interesting, when we clean out some of the stuff and some of the mindless activities, we do become more efficient, I think, in some regards of what it is that we're doing.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it has been very beneficial for me. I know a lot of people are not happy, and certainly there's a lot of financial stress and everything. For me, there's been a lot of really positive things that have come out of this shelter in place.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm.
how about
Well,
you?
yeah, I would say pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. That I think that my general my busyness level has shifted to things that I really truly want to do,
Yeah.
and I allow myself a lot more time to do everything. So I've slowed down the pace, which is interesting to see for
It's
myself.
kind of nice, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. So anyway, so I guess the question we'll pose to our audience is, what are you rethinking about not bringing forward, and what are you really comfortable with not having at this point in life that you just may leave behind?
Yeah. It's
So,
amazing how many things just aren't that important, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, it is.
So,
It is. So until next time, check us out on Hourglass Workshops. And I'm Cheryl.
and I'm Nancy.
Be well and take care. Bye now.